Ever since Ben Simmons passed out of that layup in Philadelphia, nothing has been the same for his NBA career. He's barely available to even play, and when he is playing, he's not the same player that he once was. But today, I'm attempting to save Ben Simmons' NBA career by using one of his biggest weaknesses, availability, and turning it into an advantage. For every game that Simmons misses in this video, he's gonna get +1 upgrade, which essentially means that I can boost one of his attributes by 1. Also, I could use those upgrade points on his tendencies, so if I want to improve his shot tendency so he doesn't pass out of layups anymore, I can use upgrade points on that as well. In addition to that, Ben Simmons is also going to have 99 potential. A lot of people thought that Simmons was going to be a superstar coming into the league, the next LeBron James, but now he's closer to the next Smush Parker. So let's see if we can turn things around for Benjamin. It's not going to be easy. Season is wrapped. We ended up only winning 34 games, meaning that we completely missed out on the play-in tournament. As for Ben Simmons, he ended up missing 39 games this year, so we have 39 upgrade points to work with, and I want to spend them all on his shot tendency. No more passing out of layups for Ben Simmons. I want him to be aggressive and look to score. Now remember, I did give Simmons 99 potential, so I'm expecting to see some progression from him in the offseason, and yes, he is up to an 81 overall, meaning that Ben is going to be the starting point guard here in Brooklyn. And with Ben Simmons having a bigger role and an improved shot tendency, I think the sky is the limit. Season number 2 is wrapped, and Ben Simmons is back. All defensive first team, and he was giving us almost 20 a night? This is better than Philadelphia Ben. We got a whole new version of Ben Simmons. He even made 6 3-pointers. That's a career high. And even more surprising, with injuries on, he played in all 82. Now, he didn't actually start a lot this season. I'm not sure who they had starting over him. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea who they put in the starting lineup over him for part of the season, but what's shocking to me is that Simmons played in all 82. That's crazy. So we can't even upgrade him this year. But maybe he doesn't need it, because we won 55 games on the season, making us the number 2 seed. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on Milwaukee. Now, this is a tough first round matchup for sure. Dame and Giannis is definitely a lethal duo, so we got to be locked in defensively. Ben, I'm going to need you to try and shut down Damian Lillard. Series is tied up 1-1. They take a 2-1 lead. We're tied up at 2 apiece, headed into game 5. I need to see this new version of Ben Simmons in action, so I hope we get a close one. We end up winning in game 5, and Ben Simmons is not folding under the bright lights. 23 points per game in this first round series so far. We're 1 game away from round 2, and the Bucks are going to make it hard on us. We're headed to game 7. And in game 7, we came out on top, a 40 ball from Cam Thomas. Hey, Cam is tough. Y'all know that. Oh no, Ben Simmons went back to his old ways in game 7, only 6 points, but I guess it doesn't matter. His teammates got the job done, and we're moving on to round 2 against Detroit. Oh man, the Pistons are back, huh? They got like no wins this season, but they make it into the playoffs in year 2 of the sim. Game number 1 goes to the Pistons. Game 2 is gonna go to us. We take game 3, they take game 4. Hopefully we can win this game 5 just like we did against Milwaukee. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. And it looks like we've got a close one here against the Pistons, so y'all already know we gotta hop in. We're down by 3 points right now, a minute 45 to go, and Ben Simmons is in the game. Do y'all see him there under the basket? Ball is gonna go into Jaden Ivey. Ivey is defended by Cam Thomas. Ivey gonna get the screen from James Wiseman. He finds Wiseman on the roll and he dunks it home. Thomas gonna get the screen from Day'Ron Sharpe. He's trying to get downhill and he's blocked by Goga. Now Jaden Ivey's bringing it up in transition down to Dario Saric, who misses the layup. It's rebounded by Claxton. The ball goes to Ben Simmons. Here we go. Simmons trying to get to the basket here. He's gonna take a short jumper and he misses. Hey, at least he shot it. Jaden Ivey has it now. Ivey down to Saric, and it's turned over by Saric. Oh my goodness, Dario is selling. Jalen Smith has it. Smith over to Clax. Now it goes down to Cam Thomas. Thomas over to Sharpe. Now it goes to Ben Simmons. Simmons defended by Dario Saric. Gonna get the screen from Nick Claxton. Ben down to Clax. A nice play there. There you go. Way to play make, Ben Simmons. Ivey gonna get the screen from Wiseman. Wiseman rolls to the basket. Why would you foul Clax? Oh man. It's James Wiseman, bro. What are the odds he's even going to make that? You don't need to foul. First shot for Wiseman is good. Oh, now it's a 2-possession game. Second one for Wiseman is cash. Down by 5 points here. We need a 3-pointer, so this probably isn't the play for Ben Simmons to get the ball. Mikal Bridges over to Clax. Now it goes to Ben. Simmons is defended by Cade. He gives it down to Mikal. Mikal's going to fake. He's backing down Jaden Ivey. Mikal Bridges gets the layup to go. Still down by 3 points. 14.5 seconds to go, and Cade Cunningham's going to the line. I don't like the odds of Cade missing a free throw. First one is good. Second one for Cade is also cash. So we're back down by 5. We need maybe 2 quick threes to even have a chance. Cam Johnson has it. He's going to pull from deep, and he misses. That is going to do it. We end up losing in game 5, but that's okay. We can bounce back in game 6. Hey, shout out to Ben. Triple-double in this one. I have to give him credit. He's playing a lot better under the bright lights than I expected. So now we're down 3-2 in the series. We need game 6 so that we can stay alive, and we end up losing. Ben only had 10 points in this one. He fouled out in 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? Man was ready to go on vacation or something. I don't know what happened there. Back to the drawing board for season number 3, but I think that was a great year too. Now, I wish Simmons would have got hurt more so we could have thrown some more upgrades on him, gotten him a little better, but he still had a great year. And look at that. Ben Simmons is now the best player on our team. Oh, we're in for a special year from Ben. They made the best player on the team come off the bench. I mean, congrats on the 6th man of the year, don't get me wrong, but come on now. Simmons ended up missing 4 games this season. I don't know why he stopped getting hurt as soon as it helped him get better. But whatever, man. Shout out to Ben. He had a good year once again. He also made all defensive first team. Numbers were pretty similar to last year. We've only got 4 upgrades to work with. I'm going to throw them all on 3-point shot tendency. Maybe he'll take a 3 or 2 here or there. We ended up winning 47 games, which was good enough for the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. And in round number 1, we're taking on Milwaukee. We're down 3-2 here, and we end up losing in 6. Oh, this was an ugly one for Ben Simmons. His playoff numbers went way down compared to what he was doing in the regular season. And when we were facing elimination, 9 points, 4 of 13, that's not good. Headed into season number 4, Ben Simmons is a 91 overall. No way they don't let this man start. They're not going to let Johnny Flanders start over him, are they? I'm going to make a bold prediction before this year starts. I think Ben Simmons is going to win the MVP award. He's far and away the best player on the team. He's got a very high shot tendency. I think this is his year. Season number 4 is wrapped, and Ben Simmons didn't end up winning MVP this year. But let me tell y'all, it was a special year from Simmons. He was All-NBA first team, and the numbers, they were astronomical. He put up 27 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, ridiculous stuff from Simmons. And of course, he was all defensive first team as well. And this year, he missed 9 games, so he gave us a little bit of leeway to give him some upgrades. And I'm throwing it all on the 3-pointer, bro. Give him a 74-3. Maybe he'll start knocking them down. We ended up as the number 2 seed this season, winning 50 games, and considering the supporting cast, I think that this was an incredible year for the team. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on Chicago, and we're down 3-1. We take game 5 and game 6. Hold on, Ben Simmons 3-1 comeback? Come on, Ben. Game 7 is coming down to the wire. Potential 3-1 comeback on the line. There's a minute 17 to go, and we have the ball. Simmons at the top of the key. He's going to swing it over to Moses Moody. Moody down to Claxton. Beautiful ball movement. And we've got a 1-point lead. Ace Bailey bringing up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And Bailey's attacking the basket. That's a tough finish. Ben Simmons looking to facilitate something here for the Brooklyn Nets. Maybe he could even get a bucket on his own. He was in the MVP race this year and was one of the best players in the league. Simmons downhill. And oh, he's going to turn it over. Now it goes up to Zach LaVine, who's still in Chicago. He's defended by Mikal Bridges. LaVine getting kind of clamped, so he swings it over to Johnson. Johnson finds Topic. Topic gonna get the screen from LaVine and pass it down to Ace Bailey. Bailey backing down his man. Good defense. Let's go. Not much time left on the shot clock. We need this stop bad. Tough take from Bailey, and it's rebounded by Clax. About 15 seconds to go here. We're down by a point. We are trying to make the second round here. Clax is going to give it into Ben Simmons. Simmons, with our season on the line, is looking to make a play. Only about 5 seconds on the clock. Simmons needs to make his move quick. Simmons finds Moody wide open for 3. Oh my gosh. Come on, Moses. That was wide open, bro. He was 1 for 10 from 3. Why was he even in the game? Shooting 40% from 3 in the first round. 1 for 10 in game 7. Are you serious? A+ three-pointer, and he's 1 for 10. Are you kidding me? Ben Simmons, a great first round, but Moses Moody sold us, man. Ben Simmons is up to a 95 overall, headed into season number 5 of this video. Bet this is a screen you never thought you'd see. Ben Simmons wins MVP, averaging 24 points, 11 boards, and 9 assists to go with 2 steals a night. He also made all defensive first team, and this season he played all 82. He was motivated to go get that MVP. We won 51 games, making us the number 2 seed once again. In round number 1, we're taking on the Cavs. And finally, we have an easy time getting out of the first round. In round 2, it's going to be Atlanta. They've still got their duo of Trey and DeJounte. But that duo is not going to be enough to stop MVP Ben. We sweep them. In the conference finals, we got the Detroit Pistons led by Cade Cunningham. Game 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 also goes to us. They take Game 3 and Game 4, setting up a big Game 5 with the series all tied up. And in Game 5, the guys came through. Ben Simmons gave us 30, 14, and 6, and it's clear he wants this championship bad. Now we're 1 game away from the NBA Finals. Let's see if we can make it there. Game 6 is coming down to the wire. We're down by 6 points here, a minute 19 to go. We're going to need to put together some stops. Isaiah Stewart gives it into Cade Cunningham. Cunningham trying to go to work. He finds Capella. That's a nice pass. Backs against the wall here, down by 8 points. I'd really like if this series didn't go 7. Simmons gets the screen from Hardy. Ben finds Holmes in the post, and he misses the layup, gets his own board, and dunks it home. We needed that. That's huge. But that only cuts the lead to 6, so we need to be locked defensively. Cunningham gets the screen from Clint Capella, and Cunningham's gonna pull a midi. He misses. Oh my gosh, Claxton, you gotta be better on the glass, bro. Come on. We get a quick stop there, but that didn't matter because we didn't get the rebound. And now we're back down by 8. Unless we hit a 3, this one's probably over with. Clax over to Ben. Ben, oh my gosh, this offense is ugly. Simmons gets the screen from Claxton. Claxton out to Bridges, over to Simmons. Man, just shoot the 3, Ben. Oh, he's gonna shoot it. Come on, Ben. All right, that is going to do it. Man, imagine Ben Simmons hit that. So now we are headed to Game 7 against the Detroit Pistons. Time to lock in, Ben. There is a finals trip on the line. Oh my gosh, and his MVP season does not have a storybook ending. We end up losing in Game 7, and despite the L, Ben Simmons is still named Conference MVP. He tried his best, 43, 9, and 10 to lead the way. That sucks that we ended up losing, man. I can't even blame Ben. He has been hooping in this video. And the supporting cast isn't looking too great in Brooklyn. Also, Simmons ended up signing an extension, so he's here to stay. I'm not sure if that was the right decision, Ben. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Season is wrapped. Cooper Flagg ends up winning the MVP award. Ben couldn't go back-to-back on him. But he did end up winning the Defensive Player of the Year, and this guy on our team, Kurt Christie, won Rookie of the Year, so that's good, I guess. Simmons made All-NBA First Team as well. But unfortunately, we only won 35 games. I don't know what happened, but we completely fell off after making the 2 seed last year. I mean, we didn't even get in the play-in tournament. So I guess it's back to the drawing board in the offseason. Hopefully the squad can get our guy Ben some more help. But we can actually help out Simmons a little bit because he ended up missing 15 games last year, meaning that we've got some more upgrades to work with. And right now, he has a 78 3-point rating, so I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to up his 3-point shot tendency. Currently, it's only at a 5, so we're going to throw it up to 20, and maybe Simmons will start becoming a little bit more of a perimeter player. But man, this supporting cast is so bad. Let's get into another season. I'm going to need Simmons to carry historically if we're going to make any noise this year. Season is wrapped. Cooper Flagg goes back-to-back on MVPs, and Ben Simmons wins another DPOY. His scoring went down, but he was locked on the defensive side of the ball, and he ended up making All-NBA First Team. He's currently injured, headed into the NBA playoffs. This season, he missed a total of 4 games, but he's going to be sidelined. Or wait, is he going to be able to play? Oh, it's a bruised shoulder. Oh, nah. He should be all right. But before these playoffs start, I'm going to give him a +4 boost to his 3-point rating, making it an 81. He's slowly but surely becoming a sniper. Now this season, we only made the play-in. We're the 10 seed. We'll see if we can grab a playoff spot, and we lose in round 1 of the play-in. With the team continuing to drop off year after year, I'm going to give Ben Simmons one last chance to win an NBA championship in this video. We've gone quite a few seasons. At this point, we're in the year 2030. We've given Ben plenty of chances. And since it's the final season, I'm going to call an audible. This team is not good enough to compete for a title, but I saw a squad that was. It's only right that in a last-ditch effort to win a championship, Ben Simmons is returning to Philadelphia to try and make things right. Now, since the Sixers have Maxey, I'm going to move Ben Simmons over to the power forward where he goes up to a 97 overall. If he doesn't win the championship this year, it's on him. I've done everything I can to try and help our guy Ben. I didn't even notice Embiid's here. He's an 80 overall at 36. Oh my goodness. But let's get into this season. It's time to lock in and get this ring, Ben. We were cooking in Philadelphia this season, and Ben Simmons, he wants to make things right. He won the MVP award, averaging a near triple-double on the season. Simmons was not able to repeat his DPOY, but that's fine. We're going after that championship this year. Simmons played all 82. He's locked in. We were the number 1 seed as we won 54 games, and in round number 1, we're taking on the Orlando Magic. We end up taking down Orlando in 5. Round 2, we got the Bucks. We're up 3-2, and we're headed to a Game 7 against Milwaukee. They've got an old Giannis. They've got Nikola Topic, and that's about it. So if we lose to them, I feel like we're kind of frauds. Our squad is much better. We're cooking them in Game 7. We're moving on to the conference finals. Ben Simmons 22-13 in this one, and now we've just got to get past the Miami Heat, who are led by Cooper Flagg. We've seen Cooper win quite a few MVPs, so we know he's a threat. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 goes to Miami. We take Game 3. They take Game 4. We're going to also take Game 5. They take Game 6, setting up a winner-go-home Game 7. It all comes down to this finals trip on the line. And Game 7 is coming down to the wire. We've got a 3-point game with 1:15 to go. Miami has the ball and they're down. We've got to play some good defense so we can hold on to this lead. Currently, Ben Simmons is not in the game. And you know why Simmons isn't playing? Because he's injured right now. Oh no. I don't care. If we make it to the finals, I'm removing his injury. Our guys are going to have to lock in though for this one game. Tyler Hero has it. Screen's going to come from Bam Adebayo. Hero dumps it down to Bam, and Bam's going to get fouled. First one for Adebayo is cash. Second one for Bam is also good. Just like that, Miami's within 1. And Philly's got to get it done without the MVP, Ben Simmons. Tyrese, we're going to need you to go to work. Maxey going to dump it down to Ace Bailey. Bailey trying to make his move to the basket. Swings it back out to Maxey. Maxey going to get a screen from our big Myers. And he's just going to pull the mid-range. Big shot from Maxey. 46 seconds to go here. Isaiah Evans bringing it up for Miami. Evans trying to get downhill on Bailey. Layup is off. Good rebound. Now Ace Bailey's going to the basket. Layup is good. That's a tough take. We're up by 5 points. 30 seconds to go. One more stop and we should be in the finals. Adebayo gives it into Isaiah Evans. We need this stop bad. Evans to the basket and he misses. We got it. We're going to the NBA Finals. And like I told y'all, I don't care if Ben Simmons is injured. We're removing that for this finals series. We can't have him out. Dislocated right elbow. You'll be all right. Tape it up. So I removed Benjamin's injury. He's back in the lineup for the finals. And we've got a battle against a stacked front court in San Antonio. Cam Boozer and Victor Wembanyama. Game 1 of the series goes to us. We also take Game 2 and Game 3. Ben Simmons is an NBA champion and finals MVP. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.